Okay, listen up! This is serious business!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes! I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know who it is. It's clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Arliss.
Yep, and you know what it is. This is Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast, episode 9. Here we go, almost at double digits, baby.
Yes, sir.
To all the listeners, thank you so much for rocking with us. We're late.
Are we?
We're late.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Speaking of being late, what happened to the Arliss challenge?
Yeah. So I want to put myself out there first and foremost. I was slipping a little bit.
Slipping. Black
and,
ice.
And I kind of just left this off the side, and I shouldn't have. I apologize to you guys already, and I'll do it on the air.
Yeah.
Definitely got to be real. We want to do the most that we can. We want to be the best, and consistency is number one. Not putting things off, especially when you want to become greater. So the Arliss challenge, I'm failing so far, but now I'm getting better. And let's just keep it rolling. So Serious Business will not ever stop again. Let's keep it rolling. No,
All right. But
Yes.
we need to find out clutch on his Arliss challenge. Are you communicating as well?
Yeah, actually, I just finished counseling. I
Nice.
went to a counselor through my work for free, so I got
dope.
to talk to them, and they actually helped me realize that my problem with communicating was taking things too literally. Like, I was taking it as criticism and then going straight into defense mode.
Yeah.
Versus actually like listening and trying to understand what they're trying to say, and then voicing my opinion differently instead of like attacking them with what they said. Take it in, process it, and then use words like "I feel like" or basically just a lot of "I feels."
That sounds hard.
It is hard.
I can't even lie.
But it's working.
How does the conversation start?
Well, it usually starts off by me coming, or even if I don't have to talk, I can just write it down on a piece of paper and then choose to give it to them or not give it to them. That way, at least what I'm thinking is expressed, and that way it doesn't like fester, and then I'm left there overthinking it and then creating more problems just from that one like situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Well, glad it's working. I'm glad you're
Arliss challenge. What about you yourself?
Oh shit, I'm feeling just. I'm feeling still. I can't even lie. I haven't been able to be more productive on anything.
So
really.
we didn't even give any premise. So to anybody who's listening for the first time, the Arliss challenge is a challenge that Arliss gave to us to work on something specifically for this year, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be a whole whack of things. Just to focus on a few things. Mine was to be more consistent and to procrastinate less. Failed this week. And Clutches was to be more understanding and listening more. Communication. Okay.
Mine was to be more productive in my free time, which I haven't been doing. Man, there's too many shows to watch, bro. There's too many shows to watch. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard, but I'm gonna get back on it.
I got you. Okay. Now I'm jumping ship a little bit because something happened.
Oh God.
Just yesterday, and I felt like I wanted to bring it up on the podcast because I wanted to see because I sent this to Mike and I'm like, yo, and he's like, oh man, that was kind of an asshole thing to do. I don't think so. But I want to read it to you guys and like let's figure out
Let's crack this code.
Yes, so somebody messaged me off of Facebook.
Who is it? Gonna mention the names?
No, I'm gonna put him out there. Somebody messaged me on Facebook.
Yeah.
And this is how the conversation went down. Hey Kevin, what's up? What's up, brother? It's been a long time since DY. DeVille, that's the high school I used to go to.
Yeah.
She said, been a long time since DY. What have you been up to? I said, been so long, I don't even remember you're from DY. So he's like, working, man, loving it. I said, I'm working, man, I'm loving it, loving my girl, things are great. How about yourself? He says, really? Oh, it's all good, man. We talked once in a while when we sometimes pass one another. Can't complain, brother. In the same too, working and loving my woman. He said, now here's where it starts to unravel. He says, and I knew this was kind of coming just with the random conversation.
You knew something was coming.
You never message somebody.
They wanted something.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. I know this is kind of out of the blue, but just wanted to let you know that I started a side project where I'm able to save you some amazing money on my travel needs, and absolutely no cost to you and no catches. I have no idea if this is something you're open to take a look at. I'd love to send you a quick video that explains everything. If not, no worries.
Okay.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Thank you very much. And I didn't tell you that. So hold on. I said, hold on. So I said, I'll be honest, it sounds non-legitimate, which I'm not down for. Send your video anyways, though. Let's see what it's about. Then the response is, hey, Kevin, this is, and somebody else is taking the conversation and taking the phone from him and starts typing. So they say their name. Hey, this is such and such. I'm the guy's partner. I'm just taking over the conversation. I understand what you're saying. We all are entitled to our own opinion. Sorry I took over because it's actually my business. I'm working for 7-figure earners in business and people who have acquired millions of dollars. I am being mentored by successful people in business, so the business is legitimate. The business may or may not be for you, but this person just wanted to share the business with you, and if not, that's okay, no problem. It's a 5 to 10 minute interactive video, and I can share more details after it interests you. If not, that's fine.
So wait a minute. This
video
is
changed up.
another person?
So the original person messaged me, and I said, it seems whack, but send it anyways.
Yeah.
And then his boss, I guess, took the phone from him and
said, give me that shit.
Right? or said, hey, say this and type it out, whatever. So I said in response, sounds pretty pyramid scheme-ish. Not interested, but thanks for reaching out.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets even weirder. Another person picks up the phone.
What?
Well, yeah, so that's 3 people. That's a pyramid right there.
You know? you need the third.
It's clutch time, baby. Ooh, that was good. That was actually good. It's such and such. It's a lady this time. The same people who say it's a pyramid scheme without even checking what business it is the same reason why people don't grow in life. But no problem. Have a great day. Not sure what kind of job you do, but everyone who works under corporate is related to the pyramid as well. LOL.
Oh, it was one of those not sure what kind of job you do.
Yeah. Like I'm some bum nigga. Anyways, passing back to such and such. So at this time, I don't even realize who I'm talking to. So I'm just like, trust me, brother, I'm growing in my life, and I don't need to advertise on Facebook direct message to people to join like it's a big special.
So you're
secret.
getting a little peeved at this point.
I'm getting pissed off. Like I said to you, it seems kind of whack. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not gonna, buddy, bring it on. I'm like, no, I'm like, listen, it seems kind of whack, but send it anyways. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been in so many. I've remember? Okay, so we back in the day. If I was in high school, I would have jumped on this right away. I would have called. Clutch and I think I guess we were part of a pyramid scheme back in the day. It was like this bracelet thing that you would sell, and it's supposed to give you super balance and whatever.
Oh yeah, we talked about it in episode 2.
And I tried to sell it to you back in the day before I knew you.
Yeah, and I didn't jump in no pyramid.
Right, the three of us, it would have been a pyramid. So then I did another one in when I worked at Silver City. And it was this guy, and he was like trying to.
I remember
the coffee thing, and the phones with the screen on it.
I thought it was the
There was the bracelet one.
There was 3. There was the bracelet.
Yeah.
There was the screen thingy.
Yeah.
And then there was one. The guy said you had to change over your electricity bill.
Yeah.
And then like you would save a whole.
Bro.
Once I seen that, I'm like, no.
When we were young, there's so much nonsense coming at you. You gotta be so careful. Anyways, I've been through all this, and I said, I don't need to direct message people to join like it's a big special secret. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I looked on his page on Facebook. If it's such a wonderful, why aren't you posting it everywhere? Why are you directing message like? If it's so great,
so
broadcast it. Hold on, let me finish. And then I said, if you're legitimate, all the best, but it doesn't sound like it's for me, sir.
When was the last time you talked to this guy, though?
Bro, I looked at his profile. I don't ever remember this dude. I should show you a picture of him. Maybe I can't do it now, but
show him after.
Maybe you know this. Maybe you know this guy. I don't know if you ever heard of his name. I'll just show you right here. I'll show you. Do you know this name? The other guy?
The name looks familiar.
Maybe. Bro, if you're saying we knew each other and we passed each other a couple times, like, come on, man.
I mean,
but he's on your list, though.
Come on, man. Huh?
But he's on your list. He didn't, like, message you, like, from a...
No, he's like a Facebook friend, so...
So you guys are friended.
Right? I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyways, so then He messages me back the day after and said, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry. My woman said that to you. Filipina, ha 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 ha. She's sensitive and she's just having a bad day. She didn't mean to put it on you like that. I'm sorry. It's okay if you're not interested."
What does Filipina have to do with anything?
First off, my girlfriend's Filipina and she knocks people out.
So you understand?
No, like yo, that's no excuse because your girl, like my girlfriend's Filipino too. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? He's like, your life is your life. No one is forcing you to do anything.
No
But if
shit.
you're interested in traveling, I can link you up with the such and such discounts compared to all other traveling sites like Expedia, Orbitz, etc. And I can save you up to 70% on everything like flights, hotels, cars, rentals, etc. If you want to know more, let me know. Hold on. If you want to take your woman on a trip, I'll give you the access code. Thanks.
Isn't there already a company that does that? I swear I see commercials for that.
Bro.
I don't know. This guy
there's an
is
actual
selling
company
hard.
that, like-
Bro.
He's selling hard.
Like, I thought the conversation was over.
But wait, there's more.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are we doing right now? Like, what's...
So
Now I was thinking maybe I should let you guys respond to him for me because, you know, he passed me off to 2-3 people.
well, maybe we should. We should be like,
let's write a response.
Hey, wait, what was the last message?
If you're interested.
Oh, if you're interested, you know, let me know.
I can save you 70% on hotels.
70%. Yo, send me that video, and I'll take a look at. I'll take a look into it. Like I said in the beginning, or do I need to talk to your girl, or do I need to talk to your boss?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And how the hell do you let this much people have access to your Facebook?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, you're letting people send messages on your Facebook? That sounds wild.
That's wild, man.
Like, who
messages like that?
Yeah.
Look, I said to you, it sounds whack, but send it to me anyways. Let me see what it's about.
Yeah.
All you have to say, but all you have to say is, okay, cool, Kev, listen.
Send the video.
It's legit, but yo, give me your email. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me your email.
Yeah.
But then this guy's all with give it to his boss, and
And
like that
what-
makes it seem. So now I said, hey, it looks whack, but send it to me. Now you're getting defensive.
Yeah, what kind
trying
of
to prove your
bitch shit
case
are you doing?
before you even send me anything?
Let me give it to my boss.
And first,
Whose phone was that?
Whose phone was
it's a text
that?
message.
It don't matter.
Do you
That's the
know what
rule.
that
That's the
means?
rule.
You're gonna
That's
have
the
to
rule.
read it.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the rule on Serious Business and Not So Serious Podcast is if you forget to turn your phone on silent and your phone goes off in any sort of way, email, text.
I thought it was phone calls we were doing.
It was all of the above.
All the above?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll read it.
You don't have to say who it's from.
No. You came by last week?
Damn it. Yeah, man. To be honest, if it was greasy, I would have just like made up some shit. Like, what time you want dinner? Brian, you're coming over tonight.
The baby's still up. That's funny. Okay, let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
If you could, would you travel to the future or the past?
Okay, now, when we traveling, are we traveling with the knowledge we know today, or are we just traveling with no knowledge of wherever we go?
No. You're traveling with the knowledge that you have as of right
Then I'm
now.
going to the past.
You're going to the
I'm
past?
inventing Google.
True.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
But you'd have to be able to write code to do that. Or just find somebody and be like, listen, let's make this website.
I got an idea.
I'll be Bezos.
It depends. Or you'd be Bezos.
But go to the
That would definitely...
Wow, damn, you didn't learn the first time, bro.
Do you have a time frame in mind that you'll be back home?
Okay, so vibrate.
Are you gonna put it on vibrate this time, or silent, or are we gonna be involved in the whole conversation?
And then you know what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like, hey, this is Kevin. By the way, he's gonna be coming home at this time.
And then we pass to Brian.
If you would like us to send you a video,
Of what time he'll be home approximately and what route he will take.
we can do that.
There's a song, of course, by my boy, Burna Boy. The song's called Preemie. And he says, he said, I had a dream that somebody gave me a time machine, flew through good times back and forth. Still, I changed nothing at all. Not even all of my bad luck. Not even the times I got into the law, does like some bad
He's
stuff.
full of shit. He's changing all that shit because I'm changing all that shit.
Flew through good times back and forth.
Yo, I'm changing all
Still,
that shit.
I changed nothing at all. Not even all of my bad luck. Not even all the times I broke the law.
We're gonna get a message from Burna Boy and be like, stop singing my tune.
Yeah.
Chill on my tune.
Or actually, no.
I don't know.
I'd go to the future to see what the fuck is gonna happen, and then come back and warn my niggas.
I don't know, man.
True.
Joe, I
True.
love that song. That's like one of my like you have those songs where like when they come on you don't skip them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's the song. So I don't know. I don't think I would go nowhere, man. I think I would just. I don't think I'd go back.
You got a one-way ticket. You got a one-way ticket there and a one-way. Well, so you got a round trip. You only can go back once and come back once. So yeah, we'll change it. So
you
you're
have
going.
To choose. I have to go. I have to go
you
forward
have
or
to
back?
go forward or back, but you have to come back. How about that?
Future
And come back.
Super Hendrix.
Yeah, because then.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're saying you'd go to the future and see maybe where you messed up or whatever, and go back in time to then try and fix it.
Not even me, just with the world, like seeing like what the hell is gonna happen. Is gonna be a zombie apocalypse, you know?
So how far would you go?
We're in
100
2020s.
years?
I think I would go
30 years?
I think I would go
1,000 years?
Nah, I wouldn't want to go back, man. Things just they happen. Some of it was beautiful, and some of it still happened. Everything happens for a reason, man. So I probably would go to the future.
Back to the Future.
And then
Marty
just-
McFly.
and then-
I would love
Be
to
like a
see
fly
the
on the wall.
future. I would love to see the future.
Like go like I want to go like maybe like 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
So
would be
3020.
crazy.
3020. Because we're not like okay. Look at it right now. The movie. Speaking of Netflix, the movie just came out.
Yeah.
Ready Player One.
Oh, that movie.
That movie is depicted on 2045. We're not gonna be there by 2045, bro.
Bro, look at
it's
Back
not
to
gonna
the
be. It's not gonna be a
Future.
futuristic slum.
Look at Back to the Future.
What year
They
was that
thought
for?
that was from. They said it was like 2000. That was what was it? That's the 80s movie. I
Yeah, it's
think.
an 80s
Yeah.
movie.
And they said like 2019 that movie was
Aye.
set in. They had like flying hoverboards. Or was it 18? Some shit like that.
Wow.
Something recent. It was like in the
Yeah.
past like 5 years. And like we ain't got no flying hoverboards or nothing like that. Like the way they had it was way off.
Yeah.
But mind you, there was like it's different. Like Ready Player One, I just started watching it. I got like to the first 5 minutes. I had to go. But like they were saying there was a corn syrup drought and then a bandwidth riot.
What the
I
hell?
was like, what was going on?
Damn.
Like internet bandwidth?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
bandwidth riot.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I could believe that, to be honest.
But 2045.
bandwidth, I don't know about
But I'd
that.
want to go
That
1,000,
is
like a
kinda
good
crazy.
1,000, and then really see what's going on.
Honestly, I would love to see the future, but I think I would probably go to the past.
Yeah,
Like if I could go back and see like
medieval times.
I don't know about that far, but that would be sick too. Medieval times.
I'd want to
shit,
go for like just a day
man.
because like all the kind of
yeah,
bro.
you can
it's-
go and come back when you want.
Okay, because it's cool. I'd probably do like the whole Martin Lawrence thing. What was that one movie he did where he was the knight?
Oh yeah, Black.
Black Knights.
Is
Man?
it Black Knight?
No.
I think it's Black.
I don't think it's called Black Knight. I know the movie you guys are talking about
Yeah.
too. When he's like, Kingy, your daughter's afraid.
yeah. I don't know if I'd go back that far. I'm thinking maybe like Mafia, or
Aye.
even like Bonnie and Clyde days.
Yeah,
and,
because-
like, something
well,
like to
yeah.
live through that and like
Yeah.
see all this happening. Like that's when it was reckless. Like people were getting shot up in their
It's true,
cars.
it's true, it's true,
And
it's
they were
true.
the cops were shooting people and killing them. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
go
that
Back
would
in
be
Halo
sick.
Puck.
Oh hell yeah, that'd
What?
be
Go help
sick.
what?
Halo
Halo
Puck.
Puck.
Be like, yo, what up, Puck?
Pac?
Yeah.
Go to where he died and just stand on the street corner. I'm gonna see who did this shit. I'm gonna see who did this shit.
I'm gonna see.
No, I want to go back and just like old times in like the Caribbean or something like that.
Oh,
like,
that
see
would
where
be
it's-
sick.
You know, peaceful.
Like,
That would be because like look,
I don't know
medieval
about peaceful
times.
because
I don't know about peaceful.
you know, it was like a slave island.
Well, no. I'm not saying that far back, bro. What do
Like
you mean?
pirates?
Like I'm talking maybe like 40s, 50s.
Oh,
But no, so then, the reason why I wouldn't want to go back to the medieval is because, like, man, you were dying from so much shit back
Bear
then,
shit.
and there was no cure back then.
yeah, but they were dying
Bro,
from
you
like
were dying-
smallpox, and we would
Yeah.
be like, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, shoot, man, no. There was no. Well, speaking of that,
ah,
'cause you did say it.
the carnovirus.
So
what?
there's
Carno.
Corona. Anyway, there's one guy I follow. His name's Gilly the King.
Yeah.
And he's saying, he's He's like, man, I don't mess with all this Corona. I don't even drink Corona. You know what I mean? But you said it was gonna be big. I really downplayed it because it's canceled so far. It's canceled 2 of my girls' fighting competitions.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
It's getting wild.
Google canceled their Google I/O conference
Yo, I think
where
they're
they
gonna-
announced stuff.
You think they're gonna cancel NAB?
Probably. I mean, where's it in Vegas?
Vegas.
It's probably gonna get canceled, man.
Yeah, because even the NBA, they put out something to the
Oh my gosh.
players
Yeah.
asking them like, how would you feel with no fans?
yeah.
Nah, man. And
'Cause
then
it's getting. LeBron James
you
was
saying?
like, I ain't playing with no fans.
yeah, right.
That's what he said.
That first off, that would be so dry in there. Like, how
That'd be so
awkward would
weird.
that be to watch?
They probably
It'd be basically be runs, like as if you're playing
Yeah,
outside.
pretty much.
It'd
Runs.
be
Yeah,
runs.
what cameras?
Yeah,
But they,
cameras,
Like,
but
they could just play the soundtrack of a crowd in the background.
Like 2K, like 2K.
yeah,
Put the 2K soundboard on
No,
there.
but you know what? You know what? Like, I feel like Reggie Miller and all those announcers, they're just gonna like cheek at the fact that there's nobody in the place right now.
Yeah.
Like LeBron will do like a slam, and LeBron comes down, and no one's here to celebrate. But you know, what I
the
mean? Like,
crowd would have gone wild.
yeah, they would say some shit like that. Like I feel, you know.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be bigger than we thought. So
Yeah, Corona,
Seems fine.
even like the company lost money.
yeah, 'cause
people
that-
associate
Americans.
the virus with the drink.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
That's
they
you know you're an
stopped.
idiot.
Wow. Okay, so they were who was saying their Manulife and other insurance companies are now putting out statements saying if anything is canceled in terms of like flights.
Yeah.
Oh, because Mike was telling me he's going to Disneyland in April with his family, and they put out a statement saying that if Disneyland closes because of Corona, we're not giving you back your money for the flight because
Yeah.
we do not cover coronavirus. None of the insurance companies are
they
taking.
like-
They're not taking it
because they know it's a big deal.
it's big money.
Big money,
course,
man.
They don't want to pay any of that back, so they're not going to be the liability. All the insurance companies
it's
need
crazy.
that. At least Manulife as of right now. But then if Manulife does it, then everybody else can.
Gonna-
They can just, you know what I mean?
I wonder if they're gonna have this shit figured out in like the next couple months. They say they're working on like a vaccine or some shit, and like, I mean, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
Working
but
on a vaccine.
yeah, I know.
Working on it.
Okay. But then let's go from the other side then to say the people that have died so far are primarily old.
Yeah.
Right, and then if you look into more research, the majority of the cases that were deemed as the people having coronavirus were seen as mild cases. Like it wasn't terminal illness.
They just want to stop it from spreading.
We want to stop it from spreading, but the people who had it wasn't like some people are.
Yeah, a lot of
still
people
okay.
are getting discharged and shit.
They're okay. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, wash your hands.
Yeah. Why weren't you washing your hands before?
Excuse me. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Why weren't you washing your hands before?
Bro, I
Mans
listen,
are buying hand sanitizer
I'm-
now. Been
Yo,
had
Purell stocks? What?
Flying. Flying.
Just so you guys know, I have those packs. Holla at me.
You got them
Yeah.
packs?
Yep.
You got them,
Packs.
you got them for sale on the
Packs.
low
Yeah,
low?
I'm asking now.
For sale or for free?
You guys for free.
Yeah.
But everybody else, I want that fee.
Yeah. For real.
Got the check, fellas. So
Actually, wait. I would go back in the past about to December 2019, stock up on Purell and do what that's doing. So I would buy up every single Purell thing in all of the cities that I could, and then the people would have to be coming to my door.
Yep.
or buy stock in Apple or eBay or what's called Amazon.
Well, the stock market crashed like a little bit, like last week it went down. Like all the stock markets went down. A lot of companies like Apple and stuff are saying that they might not even make profit this year because a lot of their stuff is in China, right? A lot of their things, a lot of their manufacturing. So they're saying like we might not even make profit. I mean, it's Apple, it's freaking
yeah, they're
Google.
still gonna make, but it's
They're
not
the
gonna be as much.
richest companies in the world. Like they're gonna be good, but still, it's harsh. You're affected. Like this is affecting.
Where's your shirt, man?
Raccoon City. No
Where's
shirt.
your shirt made?
Where was my shirt made? Who knows?
Nigga, you best be getting back. China?
It's okay, everybody. Indonesia.
Oh, we good. I have a real theory about that whole coronavirus, but we can talk about it after the show.
What's the theory?
It's probably
Like
the same
a
as mine.
conspiracy theory?
Yeah, it's a conspiracy, yeah, but it's like I think it's the most logical thing and it makes
Same.
the most sense.
Resident Evil.
You think Resident Evil?
Oh yeah.
Wuhan, the logo is the exact same as Umbrella Corp.
Mine's different from that.
Corona is an anagram for raccoon. Raccoon City is where the virus started.
Yeah, but anagram has to include all.
So you're saying
letters.
they were trying to start it? My theory is a little different than that.
Because raccoon has 2 C's in it, though, no? Anagrams have to have all the letters.
Does it?
I think so.
Are you guys looking for my theory? Or are you looking at me to tell you about anagrams?
Yours is so crazy. We'll leave that for after.
Mine's not crazy. Mine's realistic.
I'll leave that for after.
Mine's the real deal.
Holyfield?
Mine's the real deal. It probably happened, to be honest. More than likely.
Tell me more. Tell me
Drinking
more.
bat soup.
Let me see. Where are we at in the time? All right. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. All right.
Once upon a time.
We must go back in time. Okay. So, do you guys remember? I think it was maybe it was like last year, early last year, where the Chinese government sees some islands in the China Sea. So the Chinese government, they see some islands in the China Sea, and the U.S. government was like, listen, like, what are you guys doing? Like, you can't do this. They pulled up their ships on them and everything. And they're like, yo, don't do this. Because they were making military bases and airports. They were making, like, these islands bigger and making foundations so they can support military vehicles.
The Chinese were doing that.
The Chinese were doing it. And they're like, listen, this is our sea. This is like our land. We ain't getting out of here. Even though it's international sea, so it was gray area.
Yeah.
But the Americans like, no, we don't want you having that. You can't do that. Like, you can't militarize other zones other than your country, right? I guess that's one of their rules. But they have, obviously, people have military bases. But that's beside the point. So then Donald Trump, he was president. He's like, yeah, no, they can't do that, blah, blah, blah. They had to post it up for a bit. It was high tension. Then it came down. Then they started this whole trade war thing, right? And then China is like, listen, like, nah, you want a trade war? We'll put tariffs on you. And America's like, we're going to put tariffs on you and blah, blah, blah. And now a lot of companies like Apple and like Google and like a lot of companies that manufacture, American companies that manufacture stuff in China had to move their stuff out of China to like Taiwan and stuff like that, because then that's hurting the Chinese economy. You know what I mean? But China's like, nah. Like, no, we're not changing our trade war. We're not changing our trade agreement. This is how it has to be. And the Americans are like, all right, fine. And Donald Trump said before, he's like, I'm not going to tell people what I'm planning. I'm just going to do it, because telling people what you're planning is stupid, right? So then, you know how they've had, China's always been backing Russia. You know the hacks, and you know China's always backing North Korea, and you know the whole drama with North Korea and everything.
Yep.
And then now, Huawei. What happened to Huawei? So now you guys can't have Huawei can't use Google Apps, the Google App Store. Huawei was the biggest cell phone manufacturer. It's a Chinese company. It's partially owned by the government. Huawei is the biggest cell phone manufacturer. They sell the most phones a year than any other company, including Apple, including Samsung.
Really?
Yeah.
But like
So
mostly people are buying it in China.
most people buy it in China. A lot of people buy it in North America. Like they're usually really good phones. And a lot of people in like India and stuff. So like they're like number one. And they make 5G. You guys heard about the whole 5G thing?
Yep.
Huawei makes a lot of 5G
Yeah,
modems.
people were saying like the 5G is gonna kill you or something like that.
Yeah,
or-
but that's not true.
Yeah.
But they're making a lot of 5G modems. Huawei is like one of the best at making modems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so the Americans didn't want that either. So my theory is the Americans are trying to take down the Chinese economy. You can't go to war with China, like actual military war, because
Yeah.
this is freaking China, right?
Yeah.
You can't really do that. And so what they did is they released the coronavirus to cripple the economy. And it is crippling. Like, if you look at it, all the stats, most people are infected in China, most people died in China, and all of that. They have to shut up. Businesses are closing, transit's closing. They pretty much crippled Wuhan, not to mention the economy is going down. So they took away their biggest cell phone manufacturer, and a lot of companies won't even use Huawei 5G because they're saying they're spying on them. So my theory is it's the freaking CIA, as usual. It's a conspiracy theory, but I mean,
That's deep.
it's been going on for a while. So I just, hey.
Wow. Cause that wow.
Fact check me though, guys. Don't just take my word for it.
Yeah.
Fact check me, and you'll see I think I'm pretty right. That's the type of shit Americans do. The government, they crazy.
That's some grimy.
They do crazy shit.
Okay,
man.
so maybe I would go to the future and then see what the heck's gonna happen.
See what happens. Be like, and you guys see like Huawei's like number 6 they sell less phones than BlackBerry.
Yeah, bro, Blackberry's been like, okay, guys, it's our time. We're gonna come back. BBM, everybody.
We got
BBM.
it. We got it.
I was talking to some girl, I don't know, and we were just talking about how like BBM just died out of nowhere. BBM,
Yeah.
like that was the what was it? Scan me, or what was the
Your pin.
let me get your pin. Let me
pin,
get your
yeah.
pin, right? Pin.
Man, those were the days though.
Those are some
Those
phones,
BBM
bro.
broadcasts.
Oh man, people used to cheese me with that. Man.
Well, it's the same thing now with WhatsApp.
Yo, I remember one time I got a BBM broadcast. They're like, "Hey, what's up, Kevin? Do you remember me from DY?" I'm like, "Nigga, wrong phone, wrong era. It ain't 2020 yet."
So to answer your anagram question,
Yeah.
an anagram is a word, phrase, or name formed by rearranging the letters of another, such as cinema, formed to make Iceman.
So what I was asking you is
I just looked up. Yeah, raccoon has 2 O's.
2 O's, and so
Corona.
okay, cool, yeah, okay.
Oh,
So yeah, nice.
shit's crazy.
But I was saying, yeah, it has to have all the letters.
The letters,
to
yep.
then you mix it up, right. Because Palance is like it's a Caribbean term for like just dancing and stuff like that. It's like it's a dance move, right? Where you like
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that
shift
song.
from one side.
Palance,
Hey,
Palance.
hey.
So, all right. So Palance is like play, lime, and like it's a bunch of other words like party and all kind of stuff, whatever. And but yeah, so we have this thing what we call I don't know what we call it actually. We let the viewers come and they can contact us in any sort of way. They can talk their ish. They can ask us for advice.
What sort of way? We should come up with a name for that.
We should.
Just
we should.
people contacting us. It should be a name. We'll figure it out.
Serious questions.
Serious questions.
Something like that, right? So we have an email from somebody
Serious
asking
moments.
serious moments. Okay, that's one. We still need a name for our community.
The community
yeah.
will name us.
The community will name us. No. Name themselves.
Yeah, name
Name
themselves.
Themselves. Right. Okay. So here
I
it
would
is.
love for them to give us some suggestions on our Instagram.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be sick.
So
Or
here
email us.
it is. Hey,
Hi.
do you think 7 years is too big of an age gap when the girl is older? I'm 35 and he is 28. What are your thoughts?
Was this like a comment or was this like
This is an email
an email?
that we got.
How did they send it to us?
Well,
Whoa.
yeah, you can contact us on all of our social media platforms. Twitter at SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram at Serious Business Podcast. Remember, business is spelled BIZNESS. Our YouTube, you can even comment and subscribe and do all that great stuff at Serious Biz.
Yep.
And email like this person did at seriousbusinesspodcast@gmail.com. And yes, business is spelled BIZNESS. So again, her question was asking about a 7-year age gap. She is 35 and he is 28.
Who's tackling this first?
I don't think that's an issue.
I don't think it's an issue at all.
And it doesn't even seem like she has kids or anything like that. Like she's ready. I don't know. At 28, like I think you're like ready.
Yeah, 28. I think that's a good point in your life where you should be at the point where you're done figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
And you're like starting to settle into what you have figured out.
Unless you're a gallus.
Have you seen that show on Netflix that everybody's been talking about?
Is Love Blind?
Love is
Is
blind.
Love is Blind?
I've seen that.
Did you watch it?
Bro, did you watch the reunion?
I watched the whole thing.
Did you love it?
Honestly.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay,
Did
so
you watch it?
hold on, wait.
I
Okay.
don't have Netflix.
Oh, Netflix and chill. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, it was
We gotta
about
talk about-
false advertising.
Yeah.
No. It's Netflix and chill. If you got the account.
Well, I don't need the account. I have an Android box, so I can get Netflix shows.
Okay, so you good.
Netflix
Okay, hold on.
and chill.
Hold on, let's come.
Netflix and chill. I don't got a password. Baby, can you fill?
Remix.
And baby, leave it to autofill. So Okay. So let's get the question first. And is Love Blind, which is the #1 show on Netflix right now?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about that in a second. So age gap, yes, because of the
Yeah. We're gonna jump
I
into that.
understand. I
Yeah,
understand.
okay.
Is that too much of an age gap? I don't think so because
I don't think so either. To me, what this question is asking is that maybe one of their friends said something
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like what the hell type of thing.
It's usually
Yeah.
like friends influence. Like, oh, he's not
No,
ready.
he's not. Yeah, and then now she's
Girl,
kinda
you're
like,
almost 40. Like, you know, you need to find a guy your age.
Something like that,
if you guys are happy together, fuck everybody else.
Hey, sperm works at 20 years old.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, but it's like, is there too big of an age gap?
I don't think so, man. Yo, honestly, once you hit like 24, I think like that's not weird anymore. I remember there was a girl at Silver City. I think we talked about this in a previous podcast. We were all like 17, and she started dating this guy that was like almost 30.
Jeez.
No,
it's
she was like 17,
15.
18, and he was like 26 or 27, like something crazy.
Yeah.
And he already had kids and stuff. And we were like, "Yo, are you like sure about this?" And now they're married.
What?
Yeah, like it's a wide age gap,
But
and like
things
they have
work,
kids together, and I think
They're happy?
he had 2 kids already, so like they're a big happy family now. So
That's good. Yeah, I don't think age ever really matters to a point. I mean, as long as it's legal, it doesn't really matter because like some people can be at that mature state in their life where they're ready to be with somebody older.
Yeah.
Especially, but then again, if you think about it, women mature faster than guys. Like dating a younger guy,
Yeah,
is that a problem? I don't know. You might deal with some stuff that.
but you like because you look, you don't know if there's any issues on either party. You don't know
Yeah.
whose credit is whack.
True.
You don't know if either has a job, if they're
True.
working, if they even have baby mama or baby daddy issues.
Yeah.
Like there's all those different caveats that you have to figure out.
Or if
I
they're
like that
even
word.
mentally ready
Mentally ready, yeah.
to
yeah.
change. Even if you have issues and they're mentally ready to change some of them, some people, like especially like if you're immature, you're not going to be mentally ready to change certain things. Like say your credit's all fucked up and you're just like fuck it, I don't need it. If you're mentally ready to change it, that's better.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess everybody's different. That's the problem with it. Like you can meet a 24-year-old who's, well, did she say 24 or she just said
No, 35 and 28.
28? Okay, well 28 is like fully mature pretty much, you know.
Yeah, it's not
20
that
is
it's not
pretty
that
mature.
bad of a gap.
I don't think so.
As long
So
as you guys are happy, that's all that matters.
is Love Blind? If you don't know, you're an idiot. On Netflix, a show, not you, Clutch. Everybody else is an idiot but Clutch.
I don't have Netflix, but I can still watch it.
So Is Love Blind is a show on Netflix in which an experiment was conducted, a social experiment, to see if, yes, the question is love blind. So I think it's 20 men, 20 women.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And then they're both placed in 2 separate spots where it's just women and just men. And there are these dating pods in which they go into these separate rooms and they're only connected with a wall in between them. So you can only have conversations with somebody you've never met on another side of a wall. You don't know what they look like. You don't know what they smell like. You don't know how tall they are. It's
Nothing.
only by sound and the communication.
And it's like a nice little comfortable room. They got like a couch.
Yeah, no, I see
they got
that.
snacks, alcohol, whatever.
So what happens is that they
every day.
they date and then they find out. What I found out was they find out after who they want to date and then they schedule dates with those specific people.
Yeah.
So they continue to date like that.
Yeah. So then this is a 30-day process. The first 10 days, you were supposed to figure out who you want to propose to.
Yeah, you propose.
Yo, there's
It's
a
not-
wall in between them, and they're like, "Can you approach the wall, please?" Okay, I'm getting on one knee, and then the girl's like,
Oh my god, convulsing and shit.
like, and then it gets even weirder because then, not weirder, but I guess it's just different for us because the one guy got on his knee and he's like, "Gee, will you marry me?" And she's like, "You know what? I see us as equal, so I want you to stand up, and I'm gonna get on one knee. Will you marry me?" And he's like, "Yes, I'll marry you."
She was
Wild,
nuts,
bro.
But you know what?
So there was a girl named Janina. One of she was one of them. Okay, she's Spanish
mean.
chick, so that kind of
A lot of jealousy there.
no. Well, she was very very outspoken. Not outspoken is the word. No, she's very
crazy
loud, very
is the word you're looking
she's
for.
Crazy.
She
She's
was
crazy. She's
nuts.
crazy. She's nuts.
Loco?
But the
La
funny
loca?
thing is, he was like, he, God, this guy's like, I got a gift for you, right? He's like,
He
do you
was so
see a box
cheesy.
there?
Oh my
and she's like,
gosh.
yeah, I see a box. He's like, open that box. And
So-
he opened
so-
the box and the box was empty.
Yeah.
And then she's like, it's empty. And he's like, yes, that's because I give you all of me. I didn't want to give you a piece of me.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
he's like, I put all these things in a box and I wanted to give it to you. And the box is
Oh
empty
my God.
because I can't put you in the box.
Did he put the stick
and,
in the box?
And the bow, and the bow to the box is
He put the
around me
stick in the
because
box after.
the bow in the box. Sorry, the bow from the box is around my hand because I'm the gift to you.
Oh my
I want to
God.
give you all of me. And
Bro, that was
anyways,
on
their
some next
relationship
shit.
was like all up and down. Yo, bro, he was being very respectful. Okay, so
Whoa,
10 days.
whoa,
Yeah, I know.
whoa,
We'll
whoa.
get there. So that you have 10 days to get there, right? To propose to somebody. So there's a lot of people being proposed to,
yeah.
and they chose. So now what I realized after
Yeah, there was more couples than what I
there
had
was
on
more
it.
couples
Yeah.
in the show that proposed to one another, but I guess they didn't make the cut for the show.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
whack.
So they only sent 6 of them on a trip to
A
Mexico.
pre-honeymoon.
Okay.
Yeah, like pre-honeymoon. So first off, you propose, and then they bring you to a spot where you actually see each other
Yeah,
for the
so
first time.
they open up the doors and they see each other from the hall, and then they run down like
Run
a
at
bunch
each
of
other, and then they
fairies.
give
Like,
them
oh
each
my
other the
God.
ring and all that kind of thing. Then they go to Mexico. And then they start to have a great time. Some of them.
Yep. And then they live together.
Yeah.
In like a little
Apartment or
apartment.
something like that, right? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they do the wedding, and then they choose they're going to be
Pause.
together.
But then they meet family and friends.
Oh yeah, they meet.
Dads.
family
Oh, I mean,
Moms.
I seen a clip of when that dude was like rapping to that girl's mom.
Oh my God, that was so cringy.
It was
but,
whack. Yeah.
Yeah, that
anyways.
was whack.
But the reason why we brought that up is because there was a couple in there that they had an age difference.
Yeah.
So they were like, was it 10 years?
10 years.
10 years.
She was 34 and he was 24.
24, yeah. And the whole time she was making this whole thing an issue.
Yep.
She was like, "Oh my God, he's younger than me." She's like, she went to meet her friends without him, and then she's like, "So I'm engaged," and they're like, "Oh my God, good for you." And like, but one thing, he's 10 years younger than me, and then they're just like, "Okay,
Hey, who cares?
They're like,
Yeah,
okay,
Like, who cares?
yeah, 10 years younger." Like, that's good. Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you guys are taking it like this." Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody cared.
Nobody
man. It's only
cared.
her. So
She
here's the
made
thing.
it a big
So
issue.
She was the most important part to the show because here's the thing with her. Now, her name was what's her name again?
Jessica.
Her name was Jessica. Okay, so Jessica's right here.
Crazy chick name.
So Jessica's here. Mark is the one that she eventually, said yes to.
Yep.
Jessica originally liked this guy named Barnett. Now, Barnett had 3 girls loving him off.
Yeah.
Coming down to like the narrow, like the 8 days kind of, you have to
Yeah.
propose.
So he had the pick of the litter.
So now this Mark guy is still loving off the Jessica chick. And then he's like, I love you, da-da-da-da. And she's like, I don't know. So then she really wants this Barnett guy. He dusts off the 2 other girls. So she goes back running to Mark. And then this Barnett guy proposes to the next chick. They all go to Mexico. And this Jessica girl is still, she's a fiance to somebody else. And she's still throwing herself onto this guy.
When she got drunk, she got smashed, yo. She got smashed and she just lost control.
Bro,
Like,
she
would
was
say
wild.
some reckless shit.
She was saying reckless. Bro, when everybody started like living, they put them in like a bunch of like condos, and then they would be partying together, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, what floor are you on?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm right above you guys." Oh my God, really? Like it was so crazy the other day. Like I just looked out the window, and like I was fully naked, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like I didn't know I was home. Why are you telling this guy that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But for real, she was very honest. But you need to watch that. We can talk about it on the next
I know.
episode.
Yeah,
You
That show
need
was
to
so
watch
good.
it, and then we're going to discuss it on the next episode. Even though it's going to still be kind of late, but hey, it's a big thing right now.
Only thing that was really whack is that this, and I'm sorry. I have a lot of white friends, and I love my white homies.
Please
This
tell me.
girl with clutch, don't vomit. She is. We don't have to know what she was doing. The fact that she had this big ass glass of wine.
Oh my
and
gosh.
brought it down and let her dog lick out of the wine bottle to get a few slurps.
And then
I think she drank it.
She
She kept
drank
drinking.
it.
She kept drinking.
Why are you giving the dog alcohol?
But why are you sharing? Okay, not even the fact that I don't know
Yeah,
the
that's
health
true.
properties of wine or whatever for animals or whatever, but the fact that you're sharing a drink with your I don't know.
who does that?
I don't know, bro.
If my dog, when we used to have Oscar, if he used to lick one of my glasses after his box, I'd be like, I'm pouring this down the drain.
Not for me, bro. I don't know, man. But no, that girl, she was super ridiculous. But then that brings
To the end, she was very freaking honest.
Yeah,
she was kind of brutally honest at the end.
Yeah, but she was kind of snaky though, man.
She
You'll
was
see. She's
definitely
real
snaky.
She's trying to throw herself at this guy all up until the bachelorette party.
And then at the end, she's like, "No, I couldn't. No, I was never gonna do this. Like, no, I like it." Oh,
Shut up.
Story up.
Shut up. But yeah, 35 and 28, not an issue.
It's not an issue.
No, I think that's cool. Especially like maybe you can you can still mold some of his attitudes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Help him see things from like your perspective.
Yeah.
So how do you find? Okay, so then yeah, like even like you again, like Jessica, you have to be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Like those are the things you have to go through and talk about everything, finances, family. Like what are the things that are super important to you that are deal breakers?
Deal
in a relationship?
breakers. Oof.
Do you know what I mean? You got to be super honest, bro.
You do.
Super honest.
Deal breakers.
If you're like a super jealous person, like how's that going to affect you in terms of exes or whatever it may be, or even people you work with, you know what I'm saying, or even clients you're trying to get, like is it from the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know.
Well, am I supposed to take this first? Or
I guess go ahead.
I mean,
I say because you're the most seasoned when it comes to
I am the most seasoned.
relationships.
Oxtailed up in there.
Ooh, speaking of oxtail.
Oh man, I have some marinating in the fridge. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
overnight.
say it's done.
No, I was gonna make some today, but I didn't have time, so I was gonna do it tomorrow morning. I have some sitting in the fridge. They're seasoned up, ready for tomorrow. Jeez. Sorry guys, but yeah, I think I have a lot of deal breakers, to be honest. And my deal breakers are always different from everybody's, because a lot of people I talk to, like my cousins and shit, and like when I say like this is a deal breaker, but this isn't, just like what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I have a lot of deal breakers. Am I supposed to say them too?
I guess
If you want.
One of my deal breakers is I guess it's not really a deal breaker, but it's a very annoying going through my phone. Don't go through my phone.
See, I don't care. Like
I care a lot.
I don't care about that at all.
Don't go through my phone.
It's not that you have anything to hide. It's just like you're just.
It's not about like, it's like, why are you going through my phone? I'm not talking about picking up my phone and using it, or looking at pictures of something that I took, or something. If you're going through my messages, you're going through my shit. Like I don't care. I'm a firm believer in relationships. You have to have some sort of privacy. And my phone is like my privacy. Sometimes I say, if I'm saying something, like some people tell me stuff that they don't want her to know. You know what I mean? So that's an invasion of privacy. What if I'm confiding in one of my friends and their girl is always going through I'm not trying to talk to your girl. I'm trying to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, you can't. I don't like that shit.
I feel you.
Yeah, you can use my. She can use my phone.
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff,
it's not even a thing. Like, I think that would be really weird.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're deliberately opening up my phone, not to just search up something, but to deliberately like read what
exactly
whoever messaging for the day. Yeah,
that's whack. And it's like especially like if you're going through your phone, you're looking for something, and you're gonna find whatever you want to find. You're gonna find something to believe what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Basically what I'm saying. Even if it's nothing, they're gonna find it.
Let me ask you a question then. How do you deal with like jealousy in relationships then?
I'm not really a jealous person.
No, Clutch.
I don't really care.
Sorry for me. I'm a jealous person.
Yeah.
I'm a jealous person. I mean, with the Arliss challenge now, I'll just kind of communicate.
Okay.
Right? Just say
This guy
how
was
I
about to
feel.
slap you like, nigga, boy. No. Usa.
Yeah, no, just as long as the other person knows the boundaries and like doesn't overstep certain shit,
Yeah.
then like everything's great. Everything's cool.
Yeah, I can get jealous at times, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Jeez.
Boundaries are important as well. Boundaries. If you have your boundaries,
Boundaries, not rules.
not rules, boundaries. If you have boundaries and you guys respect each other's boundaries, it's very hard to be, well, I guess I'm saying it from my experience, but it's very hard for me to be jealous if we already have certain boundaries. Like, my girl has her guy friends that she talks to, like, I don't know how often she talks to them.
Yeah.
But like, she has the guy friends that she talks to, and we had this understanding from the beginning. Like, when we first met, she's like, "Oh, I don't want you talking to all these girls and blah, blah." I'm like, listen. I have friends and I'm not going to cut them off. Sure, some people I'll stop talking to because, like, you know, I don't really talk to them.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not going to cut certain people off just because you feel uncomfortable. And I don't expect the same thing from you. So for those things, those things don't bother me.
True. No, not even like that, because especially my girl, she trains around guys all day.
Yeah, exactly.
In the gym. Do you know
Does
what I
that
mean?
bother you?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Because I know those guys too anyway, so it's different. Maybe if, I'll be honest, maybe if I didn't know any of them, it might bother me. To be honest, like to know that she's like sparring or whatever, like in a clinch, whatever, with like a, you know, that.
He's like, I like your bosom.
he's like, you smell, you smell good today,
Your
girl.
sweat smells like flowers. Pardon me?
And then she hits you with this. Oh, you okay?
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't.
So
I
like
didn't mess up this mic. Okay.
So if you so what kind of stuff do you get jealous over? Honestly, I really want to know what kind of stuff you guys get jealous over, because for me, it's very hard for me to think about stuff that I get jealous over. I don't know what I'm jealous
This is a big
about.
one for me. If me and you are like hanging out and then you look at your phone and then laugh a specific way or something like that, then red flag.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like what's so funny? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you know, like, your girls laugh, and like when you say something funny, like genuine laugh.
That's the laugh that I get from you.
No, essentially, right? So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
I know.
I know. I've heard guys say like, "Don't make my girl laugh." I heard guys say that before.
Yeah,
Don't make my girl laugh. And I think no, for me, it's just exes.
Exes?
That kind of that pisses me off.
Like what talking? Like if they're talking to their ex, or like
no, not directly talking, but if like, if you like have to interact or something like that in a certain way.
So does she have her exes on social media?
No, are you crazy? But if they have but if they have to interact, then that cheeses me. Like, okay, I have to interact with my ex sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know that pisses her off.
Yeah.
But it has to be done, right? Just
because it's work, I guess, right? Or
right. So
whatever case may be.
it is what it is. But I think that's the only time where I'm just like,
See, that shit doesn't bother me.
but see, going through even
I don't like even social media. Like I remember one time she's like, this was like early on. She's like, my ex messaged me on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, but they weren't following each other at the time. He was like messaging her for some shit. I don't know, saying how she was doing. I'm like, oh, so what'd you say? She's like, I didn't respond. I ignored him. I'm like, why? I'm like, see, my thing is, I said you should add him. You should add him. Let him follow you. You know why?
Nah.
Because you can see how happy she is. How about that? I ain't worried. You can see how happy. If you want to see our kids,
like
you want to
that,
see
like
all our
that,
shit.
like that.
I don't care. That's all you. You can
like
sit
that,
there
I like
and
that, I like
and be
that.
like, oh shit, man, I fucked up, man. Look
Yeah.
at this girl. If you want to zoom in on the pictures and shit, that's all you. I honestly don't business. You can look at the pictures, but you know I have it in real life, so it's all you.
That could be my light skin.
You know what I'm saying? You know
Be
what
my
I'm
light
saying?
skinned child.
That's the funny thing. So like that kind of stuff doesn't bother me, and that actually bothers a lot of people.
I call him Byron.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
But that
like-
actually bothers her if I have exes on my Instagram. But that
Yeah.
shit doesnn't bother me. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I find it's more normal. I see that it bothers people. And I'm starting to realize that I'm not normal. I'm like, do I even care? Am I
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you
what's
different.
wrong
You're
with
different,
me?
bro.
Like
You're
I don't
different.
get
You're
it.
different.
But you know, it's the heartless Arliss. So I guess it goes both ways.
I'll call Arliss. I'll be like, yo, Arliss, guess just happened. Blah, 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 blah. He'll be like, nigga, and
Okay.
who cares? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care. What's up, baby? You good? You cool?
Yeah, but no, like I understand everybody has things different. Like, oh man, my cousin, like their relationship is so different. I'm not gonna put him on blast or anything, but like their relationship is so different. But like I understand it works. Like whatever works for you is what you should do. I can't tell people to do things that work for me because, like you guys say, I'm different, man.
Hey, man,
Oh no,
I like that. I think we can end on that note. I'm cool with that.
you're good with that?
Yes,
Are we all good?
my friends.
Yes, sir.
Peoples, everyone who's listening, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms.
Yep.
Twitter at SeriousBiz_pod, Instagram at Serious Business Podcast, and make sure that you spell business BIZNESS, YouTube Serious Biz, and email seriousbusiness@gmail.com.
Time the fuck out.
What?
We didn't talk about Netflix and chill.
That's right.
That's right. We didn't. I was actually gonna just kind of squeeze it in there
You're
at the
gonna squeeze
end.
it?
I'll squeeze it in.
Okay, let's just do a quick. We got a couple minutes. We're good.
Yeah, we cool. Okay,
Okay,
so our guy Clutch, can we play it? A little bit of it? Would it come through here?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
We can put it in post.
We can. So
We could put out the app.
Yeah, we could play it. We could just start playing it right now and act like we're bumping to it. Just put in post after.
Yeah.
So maybe actually we'll end off on that. We'll fade off to Clutch's sound
sounds
in the
good.
post. But so Clutch recently dropped a song, and I guess we'll interview you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Netflix and Chill.
Netflix and Chill. To it. So to all the ladies out there, he don't have an account.
So bring that password.
And that password.
But yeah, is there a premise for this? Did you just pick it out the air? Is it like
Yes and no. I just kind of just put the words together, but after actually looking back at the lyrics, a lot of the stuff I said, a lot of it has like to do with movies and like punchlines.
Yeah. I
So
listened to it, babe.
if you're a movie head, try to pick out the movies or references to the movies that I mentioned and write them in the comments.
Not directly leading to like it's not like an innuendo of just like smashing,
No,
right?
Yeah.
they just talk about Netflix and chilling, and it actually has to do with the Matrix. So if you can figure out that code, then who knows? Maybe
blue pill or red pill.
blue pill or red pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna bump that tune. And should we say that we're gonna be working on something? Should we say we're working on a video? I guess I just said
why
it.
not?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can do a video for it.
Yeah, man. What you
We're
mean?
gonna be working on a video.
That concept
to
you
come.
told us about, that's pretty dope, man. I like
Yeah,
that.
that'll be sick.
That is
It's
cool.
a concept.
I don't know how to accomplish it. That's
It's
all
very
you
You just
bro.
gotta.
Okay.
Yeah. So if
Can
you want to be,
can
in,
you
if you
put
want to
some
be
in
in the
fast
video,
forward? Can you put some of that in fast
That's what I
forward?
was saying. To fast forward, so
jeez.
we'd have to shoot. I know how we can shoot it.
and if you want to be in the music video, just send us a DM and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
interview you.
And this
Yeah,
video,
for sure.
this video won't have any losers on it. So
Oh
is that
God.
a shot?
That is a shot. A well warranted
I'm
shot.
sour, man, because Mike took it down. So it's
Yeah,
getting
very
too much.
very deserving shot. That was
Yeah.
whack.
So I'm sour, but I don't want to end on a sour note because the song is actually good. I like it, man.
Yeah.
If it was whack, I think we all would have told you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we would have just.
you wouldn't have recorded it.
Well, you'll find out on when this episode launches if your song is not at the end of it.
That's good, man. Oh, man. Okay. Thank you again for listening. Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms.
Yep.
And as always, we hope that you took us seriously.
But then again,
we don't.
And we out.
Like 3 strikes,
bang bang bang. Wait, is that what you say? Bang bang bang.
like pops. You could do.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon, bro.
I said Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill. You still there? Look, I said Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill. She wanna see the world to see if it's real. I told her, baby girl, you just gotta pop the pill. Believe with your heart, everything's not real. Looking through your eyes, everything is downhill. I am just a king waiting to be crowned still. I'ma hold you down like a fucking anvil. And I can see the master plan through my anthill. Look, they fall in love with my words. I wake up and hear the birds. You are who I deserve. You're a pocket protector, I'm a fucking nerd. Man, this shit is so absurd. I swear I never heard how you return like a Jedi. Now I'm on a flight to you catching red eyes. Mazel tov, like I'm a rabbi. Yeah, I'll protect you like the book of Eli. I don't got wrong passwords, access denied. Yeah, I'm on the highway, Route 69. Life is just a slice, I should call it key lime. I don't share, so I want my time. You already know who it is, it's clutch time. This shit's a movie and I don't know my lines. Netflix and chill, Netflix and chill. She wanna see the world to see if it's real. I told her, baby girl, you just gotta pop the pill. Believe with your heart, everything's not real. Looking through your eyes, everything is downhill. I am just a king waiting to be crowned still. I'ma hold you down like a fucking anvil. And I can see the master plan through my anthill. Through my anthill, I said through my anthill. Coming off the bench, just call me Grand Hill.